In a world where the pursuit of longevity and cognitive enhancement is rapidly evolving, few substances have captured the imagination of scientists, biohackers, and medical professionals alike as much as methylene blue. Once relegated to the realm of textile dyes and laboratory stains, this compound has emerged as a potential key to unlocking the mysteries of mitochondrial function, brain health, and even the aging process itself. As the conversation around anti-aging and neurodegenerative diseases grows louder in both scientific and public discourse, methylene blue finds itself at the center of a fascinating debate. Is it truly a miracle drug, or does its promise come with hidden dangers? At first glance, methylene blue appears to be an unlikely candidate for such lofty claims. It's a simple molecule, one that was originally developed over 150 years ago as a synthetic dye used to color fabrics and later to stain biological samples under microscopes. Its utility in the lab soon expanded into medicine, where it proved effective in treating certain blood disorders and infections. Yet, what began as a tool for observation would eventually evolve into something far more complex, offering not just diagnostic value but also therapeutic potential. The story of methylene blue is not just one of chemical structure and molecular behavior, it's a tale of serendipity, innovation, and human curiosity. What started as a means to visualize microscopic organisms quickly became a subject of deeper inquiry when researchers noticed unexpected effects. For instance, early observations revealed that methylene blue had antimicrobial properties, capable of killing pathogens like malaria and tuberculosis. This discovery alone warranted further investigation, but it was only the beginning. As research progressed, so too did our understanding of how methylene blue interacts with the body at a cellular level. The mitochondria, often referred to as the powerhouses of the cell, became central to this narrative. These tiny organelles are responsible for producing ATP, the energy currency that fuels every physiological process from muscle contractions to neural signaling. When mitochondrial function declines, the consequences can be profound: fatigue, cognitive decline, and an increased risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart failure, and Alzheimer's. It was within this context that methylene blue began to show its true potential. Scientists discovered that it could influence the electron transport chain, a critical pathway within the mitochondria that generates ATP. In cases where this chain becomes impaired, whether due to toxins, disease, or the natural processes of aging, methylene blue acts as a kind of jumping cable, bypassing blockages and helping to maintain energy production. This ability to support mitochondrial efficiency is what makes it such an intriguing candidate for addressing conditions associated with metabolic dysfunction and oxidative stress. But perhaps the most compelling aspect of methylene blue lies in its effect on the brain. Neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's are characterized by the progressive loss of neurons and cognitive function. These conditions are closely linked to mitochondrial dysfunction and the accumulation of reactive oxygen species, ROS, which cause oxidative damage and inflammation. Methylene blue has shown promise in mitigating these harmful processes by reducing ROS levels and enhancing mitochondrial resilience. In doing so, it may offer a protective effect against the very mechanisms that contribute to age-related cognitive decline. Moreover, methylene blue's role as a monoamine oxidase inhibitor (MAOI) adds another layer to its therapeutic profile. By inhibiting the enzyme that breaks down neurotransmitters like serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine, methylene blue can increase their availability in the brain. This mechanism is similar to that of certain antidepressants and explains why some users report improved mood and mental clarity after taking the substance. However, this same property also raises concerns about the risk of serotonin syndrome, a potentially life-threatening condition that occurs when serotonin levels become dangerously high. Serotonin syndrome is typically associated with the combination of MAOIs and other serotonergic drugs, such as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs. While the risk of serotonin syndrome with methylene blue is considered rare, especially at low oral doses, it remains a cautionary note in its use. Medical professionals emphasize the importance of careful dosing and avoiding interactions with other medications that affect serotonin levels. Despite these warnings, many experts argue that the actual number of reported cases involving methylene blue and serotonin syndrome is relatively low given its long history of use in clinical settings. Beyond its biochemical actions, methylene blue has also sparked interest among biohackers, individuals who seek to optimize their physical and mental performance through lifestyle modifications and experimental interventions. In this community, methylene blue is often hailed as a nootropic, or smart drug, capable of enhancing focus, memory, and overall cognitive function. Some users describe experiencing heightened alertness and mental clarity after incorporating it into their daily routine. Others take it in conjunction with fasting, cold exposure, and exercise, believing that these practices amplify its benefits by promoting mitochondrial biogenesis and autophagy, processes essential for cellular repair and renewal. However, the allure of methylene blue as a cognitive enhancer should not overshadow the need for scientific rigor and individualized caution. Like any supplement or medication, it is not a one-size-fits-all solution. Its effects can vary widely depending on factors such as dosage, frequency of use, and pre-existing health conditions. Furthermore, while anecdotal reports abound, robust clinical trials investigating the long-term safety and efficacy of methylene blue are still limited. More research is needed to fully understand its potential benefits and risks across different populations and contexts. One area where methylene blue has already demonstrated clear therapeutic value is in the treatment of methemoglobinemia, a rare but serious blood disorder in which hemoglobin is unable to carry oxygen effectively. In such cases, intravenous administration of methylene blue can rapidly restore normal oxygen delivery to tissues, making it a life-saving intervention. This application underscores the compound's versatility and highlights its long-standing role in modern medicine. Another fascinating historical footnote involves the accidental discovery of methylene blue's antimalarial properties. During the early 20th century, researchers observed that individuals taking methylene blue as part of their malaria prophylaxis regimen experienced fewer symptoms and better outcomes compared to those who did not. This led to further investigations into its antimicrobial effects, ultimately contributing to the development of new classes of drugs designed to combat parasitic infections. Despite its diverse applications, methylene blue remains a subject of controversy and debate. Some critics argue that the hype surrounding its potential benefits is disproportionate to the available evidence. They caution against the uncritical adoption of unproven interventions, particularly when they involve altering fundamental biological processes such as mitochondrial function and neurotransmitter balance. Others contend that the pharmaceutical industry's reluctance to invest in repurposing old compounds like methylene blue stems from a lack of profit motive rather than scientific skepticism. Nevertheless, the growing interest in methylene blue reflects a broader shift in how we approach health and aging. traditional models of disease prevention and treatment are increasingly being challenged by alternative paradigms that emphasize personalized medicine, preventive care, and holistic well-being. In this context, methylene blue represents a convergence of ancient wisdom and cutting-edge science, a bridge between the past and the future of human health. As the conversation continues to unfold, one thing is clear: methylene blue is more than just a relic of the laboratory. It is a molecule with untapped potential, a symbol of our relentless quest to understand and improve the human condition. Whether it will ultimately prove to be a miracle drug or simply another chapter in the long and winding road of medical discovery remains to be seen. But for now, it stands as a testament to the power of curiosity, innovation, and the enduring hope for a healthier, longer life. In the ever-evolving landscape of health and longevity, methylene blue stands as a compelling example of how an old compound can find new relevance. From its origins as a simple dye to its current status as a potential mitochondrial enhancer and cognitive booster, it has traversed centuries of scientific discovery and human curiosity. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of aging, neurodegeneration, and metabolic health, methylene blue offers both promise and caution. Its ability to support mitochondrial function and reduce oxidative stress makes it a fascinating tool in the fight against chronic disease and cognitive decline. Yet, like any powerful intervention, it demands respect for the delicate balance of the body's systems. The risk of serotonin syndrome, while rare, serves as a reminder that even substances with long histories of use must be approached with care and informed decision-making. For those exploring biohacking or seeking ways to optimize brain performance, methylene blue may offer intriguing possibilities, especially when combined with lifestyle practices such as fasting, exercise, and mental discipline. However, it is not a magic bullet. It works best as part of a holistic approach to health, one that prioritizes understanding individual needs, monitoring responses, and consulting with knowledgeable professionals. As research continues to expand our knowledge of this remarkable molecule, one thing remains certain: the future of medicine lies not only in discovering new compounds but also in reimagining the potential of those we already know. Methylene blue is a testament to that journey, a bridge between past wisdom and future innovation. If you found this video informative and thought-provoking, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the science behind health, longevity, and wellness. Thanks for watching.